Right folks, we're heading back up another wee remote hill locking, 4 hours up that way. 17:37 at the moment, so we won't be doing too much filming on the way up. Get a good bit of filming done tomorrow. We're here for 2 days and the midges are out, so I'm going to crack on and I'll catch you halfway up. I'm just going to film some of this in my Galaxy folks. The Sony's packed away. Yeah, it's a toughie. So, still get you an idea of what's going on. Up there we're heading. Another 3 hours. I'll dig a Sony out. We're in camp. Coming into late August now folks. And all this thistles went to seed. It's all good tinder. Even if you can catch them a few weeks earlier before the bud and it's raining, be dry inside. That's Ben Glass campsite down there. North Loch Lomond. Ben Lomond in the distance. A lot of pylons again. Power station, substation down there. Unfortunately, or fortunately some might say, we've got a lot of hydro in Scotland that needs harnessed. Well, this particular river's run dry again, but that's mainly because the Victorians have been up to their old tricks, siphoning off water and taking it elsewhere. On the left we've got an intake, on the opposite side, need to be a bit careful here, pretty much nothing. It's a tough old glen this. Wind's giving me a bit of a Captain Pugwash hat. Pamela's just making her way up there, stumbling about like Manfredo. Famous boxing match. Well, we spent last night halfway along the loch there because we lost the light. This morning we've moved down into here. You see a beautiful wee hill loch. I've got Ben Vorlich up there. I brought the wee butane stove just because I've got quite a few cans of this type of butane. A lot cheaper than normal gas. It needs an adapter. Right, I'm back up. It's a good wee stove when you're up high in the hills for the winter. You've got a preheater on it. The pipe comes up through the flame, gets preheated before it comes up, back out. I've got a lightweight frying pan, otherwise known as the Pamela and I, the chicken. The midges are drying as barbocas. Right folks, going to have a quick go at making a homemade lure. You can buy lures cheap, but nothing better than catching a lure on something you've made yourself. Knife safety first. End in front of you, beside you. Trouble, I know this to my cost when I'm into my leg here. Never again. If you're whittling, work with a knife at all, and you go into here, and same on the opposite side, major artery, you get about 4 minutes till you bleed out, maybe 12 if you can stem the flow a wee bit. There's no good odds for a cheap homemade lure, so make sure everything's in front of you. Well, someone asked me what sort of setup I use for filming on the hills. 60-70% of the time I'll go with this. This is Sony ZV-1 on top. Semi-ruggedised with an orange silicone case. Glass armour on the display at the back. Sitting on top of that in the cold shoe, we've got a Rode Micro Go wireless microphone, which is good for about 100 metres line of sight. Below that, we got a super lightweight tripod. To be honest, it's garbage, but its lightness offsets its garbageness. And sitting in there, I've got the Crane M2 gimbal, and that's just sitting there to add a wee bit extra weight to the tripod and also so that I don't lose it or stand on it. Well, I've got the fire going. Camera's charging, Pamela's iPhone's charging, the Rode receiver's charging. It's all running off a 3-way cable down to a sole user power bank at the bottom. Really handy, 3 cables in one. Only downside is if it fails, you've got 3 connections, hence I carry 2 of them. It's got a C connector, lightning connector, micro USB connector. Those 3 connections pretty much do every bit of kit we carry. And the sole user's good for usually 2 nights, but certainly a night anyway. Beautiful little hill loch, and we've had a great day and a half up here so far, still got another day. Not going to lecture anybody on how you should act up here, just looking at the landscape itself tells you how you should act. I do need to say 1 or 2 things. They're extremely dangerous, deep, cold, you can be a long way away from help if it's needed. There are quite a few cold water deaths lately in Scotland, so just be extra careful. 2, we've been lucky enough to have been afforded rights to roam through these areas, camp, make small fires, and at the end of the day this can be somebody's land and livelihood. A wee bit of extra respect for those guys and girls. And number 3, obviously at the end of the day, this is where our clean, fresh drinking water comes from.